Aura fans, what's going on? I'm out here all the way live once again in boring city, lake, whatever of Alberta, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna jump off in this video with some more of that old Christmas pose that I don't like too well, but we'll deal with them. There's so many new challenges popping up in this game. It's hard to really figure out what I want to do at one certain time. Um, I flipped my kayak a while ago. I got gold coins for flipping my kayak. I got pulled underwater by a fish. I got gold coins for pulling it up. Got getting pulled under the water. Um, I don't know. There's just quite a few things to do. It's hard to figure out what kind of video I want to make. Um, Especially being here in Alberta. To me, Alberta is a harder place to fish. A lot of people like to come here and farm. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't want to farm here. There's nothing in me that says come to Alberta and farm fish. Now, right now, as you can see, I got me a little 3-aught rainbow. Um, it's doing a lot better than my crankbaits. I thought my crankbaits would come out here and just really kick ass. But what I messed up on is the water's not as deep as I thought. Way back there it is, but up here it's a lot of water to fish up here, and this water isn't real deep. And that's another reason why I'm over here, because it doesn't take my lure so long to get to the bottom. And I'm still catching, lake trout and whatnot. I caught a new fish just a while ago. I can't think of what he's called. We'll look and see what he's called. See if I can get him off the ground. I'll pick him up at speed, get him off the ground. But yeah, I caught him, and he was small. I'll show him to you guys. But he redlined my pole like crazy. I was like, holy crap. And I could see he was a small fish even before I caught him, but he still redlined my pole. I was like, damn it. I didn't think he'd do that. Come on, I feel you back down there biting. I know you're in there. Let's press B and see what fish I was talking about. I kind of want to look at the weather too. Yeah, but there's nothing we can do about that. The weather here just sucks. Look at that crap. So I could speed up a day, but it really wouldn't make a lot of sense. Because that's no better than that. Just go ahead and fish in the night. That's all we can do. Let's look and that's here. So, there he is right there. Lake Whitefish. That little fella. That little fella had a little power to him. Little bitty thing. He's got scales like a trout. Never seen a white moose lake. Lake whitefish. Lake whitefish is a species of freshwater fish from the salmon family. Yep. Found in North America, particularly in cold lakes throughout Canada and North United States, include all Great Lakes. Here, sometimes, how come we can't? What is pressing X? Select. How come we can't read the rest that's in there? I'd like to be able to do that. Select rod info. Release details. Yeah, I can't never get that to go down like that. That kind of, it's crappy. It's kind of a crappy deal there. We'll go over here and see if we can read it. Was that it right? No, there it is. Sometimes called humpbacks for small size of its head in relation to the body. Lake whitefish is usually silvery to white in coloration with greenish or brown dorsal hues and can be distinguished by its overhanging snout and forked tail. Overhanging snout. Sounds like a clue. Bottom feeder. These fish commonly weigh from 3 pounds to 6 pounds, but sometimes unique specimens up to 11 pounds. Full-grown lake whitefish mostly feed on bottom-dwelling animals like snail, insects, larvae, mussels, and clams as well as insects. Shrimp ain't in there? So flies lay on the bottom, mayflies lay on the bottom, grasshoppers. I was wondering about that. It's natural eggs, and we're gonna go for some of those things. Just because I want to see what bottom fishing is like. Which one of these is smaller? We'll go with this one. See what kind of, put this on there. Slap. Some natural eggs, I think that's what it said. Yeah, and artificial eggs, but we'll go with these ones first. This water isn't too deep. Caught them somewhere over in here. Looks good. Maybe we can go a little deeper, but we'll give it a couple of in-game minutes. So we get something to bang on it. While I'm waiting on this fish to bite, I do want to apologize for my last video. One of my last videos, if anybody watches it. I'm talking, and I am talking very much into my microphone. Like my microphone was right at my lips. And I do want to apologize for that. I also want to apologize for making sucky videos, I guess. Like I say, I just like having my channel. I game a lot, and so I like to record my games. That's why I don't ask for a lot of likes and whatnots and subscribers and all that. Sometimes I just like to turn the headphones off and just put the game on and just play it. Because that's what I like to sometimes do, is watch people just play the game. I like when they talk though too. But some people don't like all that talking. So I make both kinds of videos, and they're not, they're for your own judging. I mean, you can judge. I might not give a remark back, to crap talking. I'm not too much into all that. Because it doesn't take you to watch a lot of my videos to know that I'm not the best fisherman in this game. And that is why I record the videos and try to get into the community and kind of learn how to do how some of these guys are doing. But to me, I don't know, I really don't talk a lot to other people either, because a lot of people like to talk shit, and I'm not too big into that shit talking. Kind of an older guy. I'm about, I'm in my 30s. So I like to fish. I'd say it's a good 22 degrees outside today. And I still want to go fishing, and I still might go. It's around 12 o'clock right now. I'm thinking that it's probably going to get as warm as it's going to get. I'll give it to probably 1. 1:30. I really want to go try to catch some. I heard that they stocked our city with some lake trout, and then I heard rainbow trout. I live in Texas, and I think it might be I think it gets too warm here for rainbow trout. I'm thinking they probably did lake trout, but I've seen somebody catch a rainbow trout out of there, so I don't know. I'm thinking though that I see a lot of people catching them when they're breathing fog out their mouth, so it's pretty dang on cold when they're fishing for them. So I'm kind of wanting to get my butt out there today, just get nice and warm. I got me a nice light pole for Christmas, and I took it out. It's an open face. I'm not good with open face. I've been practicing. That's what I really want to do, get out there and get my practice on and try something, see if I can catch something. Put me an old bobber on and put me a little hook with some of that old power bait they like so much. I can do. I'm gonna have to warm up though. I got good gloves. I think the only thing I have to do really is pre-string here at home and like use clips. I don't know what they're called. I'm sure if y'all fish, y'all know what I'm talking about at the end of my line. So when I have to switch lures, I could just re-clip them. I don't have to sit there and tie with my gloves on because I got some waterproof gloves. I don't think I'm going to take those off unless I need to. So I think that's what I'll do is just line up all my stuff before I get there. I know I'm not catching it. I want to kind of see if I can catch the depth of this water real quick. Whoops, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. I wanna look at it. It's still deep. That's a whole damn near 15 inches I went down just now. That's rocking that. I did not think that it would be that deep. I did not think it would go This is what kind of fishing I want to do today, though. I might have to slide by Walmart. I think I'm gonna slide by there anyways and spend about $10. Oh, MaxxRodd Jr., he went to Walmart the other day, my son. Oh, snap. That's my son throwing up in there. Alright, there's number 3. 3 out of 3 sick kids. I'm most definitely going fishing today. I do not want to get sick. And they are seriously sick too. They're in there sounding crummy. I don't want to feel crummy. I love playing my Xbox and my PlayStation, but I have a job, and so I have to give it up sometimes and go to work. Last year I got sick, and I wasn't feeling really bad, but I was sick. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go home from work, and I'll just go home and relax on my Xbox, get me some, some good. And then I knew I was gonna need to go to to the doctor and give me some medicine because I was getting sick. It's gonna be about a 3-day ordeal. Hopefully, I was thinking, so I could really just stay and play my game all day. 'cause I hate working. And well, when I got home, I never quite made it to get on my Xbox. I was so freaking sick by the time I made it home. I was throwing up and I was on the toilet the whole time. And then when I wasn't throwing up and on the toilet, I was asleep. I was like, oh man. And I was like that for like 2 days. So I used to always be like, man, getting sick, that's not too bad. I'm kind of jealous he's sick. Fuck being sick. No way, no how. Nope. Nope. This shit does not work how you think it'll work. I mean, really, I was sick too. I was like, man, this sucks. I didn't get any game time in. Nothing. Uh, so my youngest son and my oldest son is sick. They've been sick for a couple of days. They're almost getting well. And then now my middle child, he's my middle boy. He's just now started throwing up. He was washing dishes. He's like, I don't feel good. I'm gonna lay down. I was like, no, you're gonna finish washing those dishes. All of a sudden, blah, well, I guess you're done washing dishes. And that stinks too. It's all in the house. I'm all the way back here in my room, and you can smell it throw up coming through the damn vents. Yuck. All right. Um, that's quite a while we've given these. White lake fish. I thought I might be able to pull in one, but seems like we're just sitting here hanging out. I'm gonna get in a little bit closer. I don't know if that's actually still a valid, whatever you call it, cast right there. I might just be sitting in the water. We'll get that out of there. It's kind of like going like that. Something just jumped right there. Give it a little try. Huh?
Did you smoke that whole cigarette?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even getting a dance or nothing on this here. I'm gonna pull that on up out of there. Oh, I'm thinking of shrimp, man. There ain't shrimp go on the bottom, don't they? I'm wondering if I should max out my. I just want to see what's over here on the bottom. Something. I know there's muskie swimming through here. Got snagged on a tree. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Get over under that tree there. Oh, is it gonna break? Boy, that tree ain't playing. Golly, that jug had a hook on me. Stay away from that damn thing. Let's see if we got any shrimp eaters out here, and it's still deep. It's finding it hard to believe that that water's that deep, though, but it's my bobber's looking good. My old baby's looking Sue Ellen. Another snag. Here we go. one more cast. We can get over in this cone over here. Then we'll switch it back up. That water's not that deep, is it? Getting close. That water not that deep, but this water is. I tell you what. Right on the edge. If they're here, they'll be right there on the edge. Living on the edge of some things and some things, yeah. Living on the edge. I mean, fishing on the edge.
That was a bad start to his one, isn't it?
Newtown Boo. No shrimp. Alright. Raekwon Leg, it's over with the flip fishing. I do reckon.
You can go.
Hmm. I think he just punched a kangaroo. I had to see that shit again. Look, watch him punch this kangaroo. This kangaroo's like, oh, he didn't think that was gonna happen. Cause kangaroo, they could beat you up. But watch
Yeah,
this.
box your ass.
Watch how he straighten this kangaroo ass up. Like, okay, never been punched before. Look what.
Yeah.
Bam! Look, look. That jug was like, ouch. He was
That
shook
shit
up.
looks so fake.
That shit ain't fake. Shit, that dog, that kangaroo had that dog. That wasn't fake.
Oh, he had the dog. I couldn't see that part of it, I guess.
Yeah, that's why he ran out there, cause that kangaroo had that dog by the neck. He had to save his old wolfie. Yeah, that
Get
joker.
off my puppy.
Bam! That joker say, whoa.
He's just standing there like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Ow, that son of a bitch jawed my ass. Yeah, you wasn't ready for that, was you? Mr. Kangaroo? He ain't even kicked.
Can you imagine, like, if that was just your first reaction, you go home like, I just fucking beat up a kangaroo.
That's what I would do, shit. You gonna have to let him go now. But kangaroos, you gotta watch them legs. He didn't even have time to lift the leg. Oh boy, put that fist on him. Bam. Get off my damn dog. Hmm. Yeah, if it was made up, he would have had that dude would have had a better run. He had a little flickered run there. Enough of that. We're not getting any bites. So back to the. I want to go minnow. We can, I guess, see what happens. To me, it's too easy.
Oh yeah, what'd you do with that card that I gave you? Well, that you picked up off the bed to put up.
I don't know if I can catch one, but I do know that it's a little bit simpler than the other baits, I reckon. But that's why I always have a lot of minnows. They're a good money maker, but that's if you can catch the fish. Yeah, see what I mean? Alright. Dang on minnow ain't act like he's running. Wonder if we got some on his tail. I don't know if that's there we go. On the 1/0, see if we can even catch a fish with a 1/0. Or is he gonna keep running? There we go, we got us one. Took long enough. and a perch. A perch, guys. A freaking perch, guys. Got this one. Takes a second. Damn. I thought this fish might run out of this corner and I could use him to get me a little distance on my boat. You get gold coins for that too, but it looks like he's not gonna come out this corner. Well, at least we got a runner. He's out the corner now. I took a running boy. Hey, what's going on? KKQ? Just really messing around with these challenges on here. Try to get this thing to pull my boat a little bit. Tell you the truth, I don't like fishing Alberta. It's kind of hard, so I'm really just sitting here, just actually fishing it, seeing what happens. Seeing what happens. I got firecrackers and stuff. I've been popping firecrackers and fishing. There we go. There we go. Pull us along here now. There we go. There we go. I don't think this is a big fish. I think this is just old northern. He's giving me a good old pull. pulled it from way out there, didn't it? 4-pounder. Took long enough to catch you, old 4-pounder. That's a chain right there. Okay, I was like, what is that? I wonder what that chain's right there for. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, give me. Oh, got us one. I shouldn't say, come on, give me a fish. And another trophy poach. See, you little trophy, you little perches like my little minnows, don't you? Little fellas really dig me, old minions. System update. What old kind of old crapple? Uh-oh, is we running from another perch? Perch love. He didn't hit it. He didn't hit it. Perch love. Yeah, run, fella. Oh, that was a slow hit right there. I don't know. That joker hit slow. Those things hit faster than that. And good old catch there, bull. Get our butt off this old wall. See what else we can find. Find something with some weight on it. Some ooh-ah-e-o-i-e on it. Jaman. Jaman. Let me go grab something out of the other room. I don't want to be sick like the rest of my kids. I'm going to hide my arse off in the room. Mm-hmm. So we can find over up in here. This water should get real deep right here because of how the ground right there goes down like that. It means when it hits the water, it goes directly down like that too. So we're fishing off a straight down edge right here. If we were looking for catfish, this would be a prime catfish spot. Or bass. Now we're gonna see what's here though. Perch. I guess if I was on the hunt for trophies, I'd be in the game. But I am not on the hunt for trophies. Or trophy perch anyway. I was gonna say the world's fastest strike. I thought that was it right there, boy. I thought that was it. Can I get a unique? Doesn't feel right. Mm-hmm. We creeping up on something here? I want to fish with my narrow spoon out here. I think that's what I'm gonna change to after I catch this fish if I get a hit. I'm doing a lot of weird stuff. I think there's something here, man. Mm-hmm. 1/4. I forgot I got that. I switched with that. Number 6. See what we can get with a bullet. Bring it in straight and slow, see what happens. Then I'll switch it up. good. Can we catch a fish? I might have to end this video with nothing. Good looking brookie. Oh. Mm. That's a little lake whitefish. Probably. What's up? What's up? I'm over here getting killed in Alberta. I can't seem to catch any fish. I hate fishing Alberta. I hate fishing Alberta. You can make me a few hundreds and get my butt on out of here. Don't drop down. Yeah, but it's a long drop. Oh, really? It's a pretty kick-ass game. Just this stage right here, fish is real slow. You make good money here though once you do catch them. And just to me, it's just slow fishing. They got freaking humongous fish here though. See if I can pull one out. Got my bullet looking. There we go. I got me one. I got me one. What we got here? That'll work. $261 for a fish. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a good game. I like it. I've been playing it for about 4 months. Let's change the color here. Whoa. What up, Negro? Yeah. Oh, yeah? that cold out there? Man, that motherfucker. My bad, I stepped out the room for a second. Yes, uh, you can play up there. I just seen 6 people on this lake right here. I thought it was only 4, but I just now counted 6 while ago when I first got here. Uh, I gotta run to the store. But yeah, if you send me a friend request, I'll accept your friend request, and yeah, we'll fish on here. Try to learn something. I can't seem to catch fish at this dang on lake. I wonder if I should go 3 dots and just let it drop. Okay. No problemo. Uh-oh. Somebody's shooting firecrackers. I wish I could see them. Egg on toast 159. I don't see him. There's an antler salmon somebody caught. I'm glad they're still out here. That gives me a lot more will to keep fishing. Because I haven't caught any, but that's fine. Oh, there's one over there. Come on, let's catch one while they're popping firecrackers. I got firecrackers too. I'll pop for somebody. Cause you can't pop and fish at the same time. Okay, yeah, I'll accept it. 1 second, I will. I seen it. Makes my screen go black when I accept it, but I will. I'm finna actually jump off for a few minutes, and I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna run to the store real quick. Gotta run to the corner store. Grab something. Oh, please be an antler fish. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's pulling. It is an antler fish, watch, and it's pulling. I got my damn anchor down. Watch, it's gonna be something. Watch. That son bitch is pulling. It might not be an anchor fish. This motherfucker's pulling. I mean an antler fish. Might be like a lake trout. Okay, yeah, I should be still on. If not, I'll be back on in just a few minutes. I'm gonna fish all day. I got some premium I need to use up. And I just bought this Christmas pack, the Christmas Magic Pack, and that's all I bought it for, was to come here and try to make a video of catching these new fish and popping firecrackers. Boy, that thing is down there. It is not coming off of 50 feet. I'm guessing that's how deep the water is. 50 feet. Well, look at him. He's hanging down there, boy. I got my old pole bent strong. I wonder what kind of fish this is. I've never caught a fish like this. I bet it's one of the new fish. But homeboy just caught one and it said freaking 8 pounds. And this is more than an 8-pound fish here, fellas. This fella is down there. Oh my goodness. He ain't giving up nothing. And my pole is huge. I only can keep a 44-pound fish. I hope I have enough room for him. I'm thinking this is around 40. Ooh wee. I am not getting no. Tell you what, I'm gonna have to drop a message to whoever was over there popping firecrackers, and I'm gonna go over there and do the same thing for him. I might, yeah. He said, you can do it. He's coming up, 17. I bet it's a new fish. Give me a new fish. Oh, yeah. Furry trout. Mythbusters. Catch certain number. Furry trout. 10-pound fish. That son bitch was pulling hard. And I got some firecrackers. So that meant I caught that during the fireworks. 10-pound. Oh, it's because it's a unique furry trout. That's why. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at there. I'm going to take a picture of that. Look at there. Actual furry trout. I haven't caught any of those yet. That thing's furry too. That's wild shit. Fun fishing. Nah, yeah, that is a gorgeous fish. Oh yeah, I'm gonna toss it right back out one more time before I run to the store. See if we can catch something else. I do appreciate who was popping those firecrackers. Who was popping the firecrackers? Okay. Let's get that off the screen. Come on now. And get to fishing. That was fun. I am not even gonna lie. I like that. Especially after a long day of not catching in it. Just fishing and leveling up and getting new baits, new poles, catching unique fish, trophy fish. It's just really just a game to kick back and fish, really. Oh, wow. Nice hit. Up close to the boat, too. What is this one? Yeah, just a fishing enthusiast game. It's not, making money and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't really just have a super goal. Of course, you can get up to level 40 in prestige and all that kind of stuff, but, not just a serious mission to the game. It's just fishing, just kicking back, enjoying fishing. And it's like more real life too. I fish in real life. I love fishing, and that's why I like the game. I'm just addicted to fishing. When I can't, like today, it's like 12 degrees outside. Nah, it's warming up. It's probably 20 something, and I really want to go fishing today. I think I'm gonna go out there and just go ahead and just put me some warm clothes on and go ahead and try it. Cause we got trout here, and I want to go try to trout fish. for a couple of hours, 'cause it's cold, but I can fight it. 'Cause you have to, I think, to catch the fish you want to catch. I do a lot of summer fishing. I don't do a lot of winter fishing. So this year actually, I bought my fishing license for the whole year. I'm gonna fish. Yeah, hell yeah, yeah. I like aquariums. I got one I need to put in my house. It's like a 10-foot one. Yeah, yeah. It's like a 10-foot aquarium. I got a pretty nice one, but I haven't brought it to my house yet. I haven't put it in here. It's at my mother's house. From when I didn't have a big enough house, I took it over there, and then now I can bring it back, and I just haven't done it yet. I like to try to bring home some fish that I actually catch from the lakes, because sometimes I catch pretty ass panfish. Not all the time, but oh yeah, yeah, rock that joker, roll over. You roll over in your boat, you get coins for that. Oh, trophy white, huh? Oh, nice, nice. Now I don't want to go to the damn store. I didn't sit here and got on some fish. Uh, we got trout. They say we got trout here in Texas. I don't. I've seen actual footage of somebody pulling trout out of this certain lake that I'm finna go to, that I want to go to. But it's just hard to believe because Texas, it gets so hot here that it's hard to believe that trout can survive here in our water because it gets freaking super hot here. They say lake trout are in there too, but that's what we're catching at this lake right here is lake trout, but it's cold outside. That's all I can say. It's winter time now, so I need to run to the store though and buy a couple of real small hooks. Cause any trout I pull out, I don't care if I catch 2 or 3 of them. I'm bringing them hoes home and I'm eating them. I'm eating them today. So I'm actually gonna go and take some really small hooks, put my little dough, my little power bait on there, and when they'll swallow it and it's all good, they can keep it. I'll just cut my line and keep fishing. Cause I'm gonna take them home and gut them anyways. I got a homegirl who does it, and she gets her hook out. She takes her hook out after she cleans them. I'm not gonna do that. I'll just leave it in there. Unless it's like stuck in the head or something, I can get it out. But if it's down in the stomach, you can keep that one. That can go out with the guts. The more I'm sitting here talking to you about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I do believe I'm gonna get up and go fishing today. It's Saturday. Yeah, but there's one. Now, the whole reason I bought this pack is because of the lure I'm using right now. This lure I'm using, it's a level 40 lure. And it takes a long time. It takes a hell of a lot of fishing to get to level 40 in this game. And in that pack, they gave me 4 of those. And so that's about the only reason I bought that pack. They gave me 4 of those, and they gave me some more crankbaits, which is good. Crankbaits are good anyways. They work everywhere. But that's the whole reason I bought that. And then the bad part of that, though, here's the poles. If you're looking at my screen still, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're heavy poles. This one's 25 pounds, 26 pounds. This one's 24 pounds. This one's 50 pounds. And this one's 55 pounds. But the problem is there is no float poles. Like this right here, that's a float pole. You could use a bobber. Out of that whole pack, they could at least gave us 1 float pole. They didn't give us any. And they made that for this stage. So I'm wondering if this stage is one of those stages that you just really don't need to float fish. I'm wondering. I don't know, because that's what this Christmas pack is for you to come here. So we'll see. I want to try 7/8. Let's see what it says. Yeah, it'll cast out there. And then the first two poles, they don't cast very far, but the last two poles, they cast a good distance. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch up the first two poles because they're just not worth me carrying around. They're too big and they don't cast very far. So out of that whole pack, I got two good poles and all my lures are good. All the lures I give you that's good. But the other two poles, I'm gonna use them, but they're just not far casters like these. But they'll work. They'll work. And another big thing about this game is XP. The fish you catch gives you experience. And so if your pole is too big, then you don't get good XP for the fish you catch. So you got to make sure to kind of keep a kind of a light pole the whole time you're playing the game. So when you catch, I mean, you know what I'm saying, match the pole to the fish you're catching. You catch a 50-pound fish, yeah, you're gonna need a 50-pound pole, or you know what I'm saying, something up there, and then you'll get good XP from it. But if you're catching three, like at the beginning of the game, you'll be catching 3-pound fish your first 3 lakes. So you want to keep those poles down low so you'll get the maximum experience that you need. You don't want to fish with a 50-pound pole for a 3-pound fish. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll get it and it'll damn near take away experience. It'll give you like 2 experience, 1 experience. But if you get the right reel and you catch a 3-pound fish with a 3-pound reel, you get like 100 experience. You know what I'm saying? That's a big difference. It's a hell of a big difference. So try to keep your big pole, keep your small pole also. You get up here, you put your big poles on. You down low in those lower levels, you put your little poles on. You always got to remember that because experience is every fish, and you don't want to be fishing for a whole month in game and realize, oh shit, I've been fishing and I've been getting, 5, 6 experience per fish when you should be at least getting 50, 60, 80, something like that per fish and up. Yeah. Yeah. I like outside. I like the water. So I'm in the fish. I like hunting fish. That's one thing I think I'm gonna go and buy today too is a good pair of shades so I could see through the water pretty good because our water's clear since it's just cold. Ain't got a lot of wind blowing in and it's just cold. Eatable, edible, something like that, huh? I dig what you're saying. I'm with you. Now let's try this 23-foot one. And another thing you gotta watch out for in this game is breaking your reels. If it pops up at the top that your lure is not gonna cast far because it's too light, you can still cast it. That's what this reel is saying, and it's still casting well over 100 feet. But you gotta watch the word break. It'll actually tell you this will break your reel or this will break your line. That you never want to throw that. Because like I say, it'll say it's too heavy, and you can still throw it. It'll say risk of damage. You can still throw it. But when it says break, that's when you want to say nope, I'm not throwing that because it will break your pole, or it'll break your line. It'll snap your line and throw your lure off. And as you can see on these crankbaits that I'm using, when you buy these, they're expensive as shit, but you only get one. So you got to be careful on reading before you throw your line out there. You don't want to tear up nothing. See, my old crankbaits ain't doing me no good. Like I'm reeling in too fast or something. I'll go back to that old bullet. That bullet was handling business. Yeah. What I got on these? That's my Christmas tree one. If you like fishing, you'll like the game. Yeah. This pole looks like some pajamas. It's my PJ pole. See, this is the pole I say doesn't cast very far. Freaking quite a bit of string on it though. Not for it to cast that far. Let's see, 1 to 3 ounces. I wanna put something else on here real quick. Alright, 1 to 3 ounces, so we're gonna go big. Yep, actually, you could start when you start, you could start a friends only, and then I'll just come to fish where you are, cause you're not gonna be able to fish here. You gotta level up to get to where I am, unless you buy like the pack that I got or the license. Cause you can once you get in here, you can just buy an Alberta license and go straight to Alberta. But I think you have to buy it like with gold coins or with cash if you got cash on the game. No, they got places you can spawn. You spawn on pegs. They got a couple of different pegs you got to spawn to, and you can just walk anywhere you want to around the lake, or take a boat and fish around it. Let's go 6-aught with the black newt. Number 5. Yep. I don't know if you could, well, look at right in front of me. You see right over there at that house right there I'm pointing at. That's where you're gonna spawn at, right there. And the boat's right next to you. I'll just come over there. And from over there, you only can walk all the way to that house right there. That's the only place on this island, I mean at this map, that you can walk. But you can then, you get a boat, you can walk all back here and everywhere. You can come all the way over here and all that kind of stuff. Come on, Newt, hit the bottom. Yeah, I got you. I'll teach it to you as soon as you get in game. I might come and visit you. I might just come to Texas, because you're going to start out in Texas. You got to go through tutorials, and the tutorials actually, you're playing the game during the tutorials. Seem like the tutorials, it's not that bad. And it's not very long either. But I could teach you a few more things that the tutorial don't teach you. So that did not go far. It still stayed really close. And then thought I'd be able to get a good little cast out of it by putting a heavier lure on there, but it didn't work. So I'm gonna end this video. I'll come back and catch up with you guys. Gotta run to the store real quick, and I'm gonna come back and get right back to it. All day fisherman's Mediterranean. Give it one more cast. With the old black meat. Take it all the way down and just drag it slow. Yeah, but it's not bad. Like I said, it's maybe 5 minutes. Nah. How are you gonna know the game, how to play the game if you skip the tutorials? Plus, when you do it, they give you premium too. And premium is like, if you catch a fish and it gives you $5, premium will give you extra for it. Yeah, cause it's the tutorial is not very long. It's just telling you a couple of things. I'll tell you a whole lot more shit than that. Yeah, the tutorial is not very long. It's not very informative either. Alright, well, I'm gonna run to the store real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video and go to the store. So by the time you get on, I'll be back. Let me let this newt hit the bottom. I know they eat newts on this stage. I just haven't caught nothing with one. So we're gonna try to let it hit the ground and get a good lift and drop. Boom, 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 boom. Lay there for a second. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Not no twitching. I don't want to twitch now. I want to lift and drop. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's good for you to do that early in game too. Since you're just a level 1, you'd have to level up a real lot to get these poles that I have. So for you to buy that right now, they'd give it to you without you being that level, which is awesome. And the big trick to this game is having a big enough fish net, because you got to keep your catch and you keep it in a fish net. The first fish net you get is gonna be like 4 pounds. You're only gonna be able to keep, I mean, like 6 pounds. You're only gonna be able to keep like 3 fish, which is bullshit. So during the whole day, you want to catch as many fish as you can. That's how you make your money. So the trick to this game is getting the biggest fish net you can. And so what you're finna buy right now, if you do buy that, which I do advise you to do it, for the fish net alone and for the reels that you get, you're gonna be out fishing anybody. Say you could do competitions on this game, automatically you're gonna go in out fishing those guys in competition. So you probably win most of your competitions if you do buy this thing. Cause like me and you, we can't go to the same competitions. Cause uh buy new poles, everything, buy clothes, buy lures, buy worms, buy baits. You gotta buy everything. You gotta buy your license. You gotta buy your plane ticket to fly wherever you're gonna fish at. You gotta pay for every fucking thing in this game. But yeah, since like they got a thing called and this is what I want you to get into. They got a what is it called, event or whatever, a challenge or whatever. It's a competition called Cheesy Cat, and the way people win Cheesy Cat is you having a big enough keep net to keep the bigger fish. Well, since that um, challenge is between level 1 and 13, then people with big keep nets, they can't win. I mean people with big keep nets, we can't play because we're already too high of a level. So with you and you're new, if you do get this DLC, you get that big keep net and you go to Cheesy Cat competition, you only catch catfish, and a lot of people can't keep their catfish because they're too big for their keep nets. Well, you're gonna be able to keep them, and so you're 9 times out of 10 to win that every time, and you get a lot of shit for that. So like I say, if you can afford it, it'd be good to buy any um, any of the the packs that they have on here, because it gives you an advantage to anybody else who is between level 1 and 13. You know what I'm saying? If you go through any competition with those guys, you're gonna kick their ass. So if you could buy it, that would be badass. And it gives you a little money. You have your little extra money to buy you some more lures or whatever. But, but, I do have to say that you The you got a lure weight on everything, and uh, these lures are the heavier they are, the bigger your hook. So I don't know if it might be good for you to buy that pack without you being able to go too many places. But like I said, if you do buy that pack, you could actually come here. uh, yeah, in-game currency. Uh, in-game currency, you could buy. Uh, you can buy all kinds of shit. You'll see all that shit when you get in the game. You can buy premium days. You can buy different licenses instead of spending the in-game money. You can spend like in-game currency or whatever. Because you can use cash on this game, and you can use the money you make off selling your fish. So like if you want to use cash you can buy more money on in-game, and you can buy like different licenses. Like for where I am right now in Alaska, if you didn't have the money in game to go there, you could use cash and it'll cost you $3 to buy that license. But like I said, it's worth it because the fish up here cost so much damn money. Once you catch one fish is like $1,200. Where you're at, one fish is gonna be like $50, something like that. It's gonna be real low. But the higher you get, the higher you know what I'm saying. You get to new lakes, you're gonna start kicking ass. Here, I'm gonna run to the store, man. I'll be back. I will be back.